Hello. I have had a very interesting day. And Abby Labby, would you like to say hi? You can't leave. We just started a video. Come back over here and lay down. Come back over here, lay down. There you go. That way your nails don't click while everybody's trying to listen. Okay, so I had a call with a lady today, and in case you don't know, my name is Whitney Nicely, and I teach women how to buy investment houses without money, without banks, without credit, without a license. Okay? We do some really cool stuff. And one thing that I've heard several times, but that I heard, hey Jody, today, and it made me want to burn the forest down. Okay? Hey Ruth Ann. These Saturday seminars make me so crazy. As a Christian, we're not supposed to hate anything, but I hate hearing the stories of good people who spent an astonishing amount of money in a single Saturday after knowing or listening to somebody for an hour, and they decided to spend $30,000, $35,000, $40,000, $75,000 from a sales pitch on a Saturday morning from a traveling circus that will be in another city next Saturday. That whole situation irritates the fire out of me. One, if you're going to pay that much money for real estate help and advice, you really need to be working one-on-one with somebody. If you're going to spend that much money on real estate advice, you need to be able to talk to the person you're going to be working with before you commit $40,000 to that person. I have 700 videos on YouTube right now. When people join First Deal Done Fast, or when they join my group coaching, First Deal Done Fast Plus, they already think we are BFF. Like, I get so many emails like, thanks for letting me sign up for First Deal Done Fast. I just love you. I feel like I can't wait for you to come hang out with me. And oh my gosh, I'm totally going to get my deals done. I love your, like, these people know me when they sign up for First Deal Done Fast. I will never ask somebody to spend $40,000 or $50,000 and I'd not talk to them a single time in my life, or not have any videos that they could check out or any testimonials or anything. Just because you're going to a Saturday seminar and they're a national company, it does not mean they know more or they are better than the little real estate girl next door. If you're going to a Saturday seminar with a national company, first of all, my question is, why would you want to learn their stuff? They're traveling the entire country and teaching the exact same strategies to every market, regardless of whether it'll work in that market or not. So literally, the 100 people that you're sitting in a room with are all going to have the same marketing. They're going to have the same scripts. They're going to have the same contracts. They're going to have the same, or they're going to have the same lack thereof of support when they actually have a question. Like, one reason I started doing my own events on Saturdays was because I don't like to be in a cattle call with 100 people that I don't know, that are probably going to just waste my time, and that maybe 1 out of 100 is going to actually get something done. I started having my events with 10 people or less so that I could have a conversation with every single person there. I could play a board game. I could drink some wine. I could answer questions and answer real questions as they came up. Another thing that happens on the Saturday seminars is when you sign up for their programs, they skim the surface. They teach you vocabulary words. They don't actually teach you anything that you can sink your teeth in and go get a deal done and turn back into that money that you invested with them. Guys, I will teach you vocabulary words for free. It's on my YouTube channel right now. You should subscribe. Go to youtube.com/Whitney Nicely. Subscribe. There's like 100 videos, word of the day, where I will explain this stuff to you. And Letitia's right. I will give real answers. When you have questions in First Still Done Fast on Mondays, we put a post up. Who's got questions? Y'all let me know what the questions are. Load this thing down with questions. And then on Tuesday, I will answer them for you. I will answer them for you on Tuesdays. Not that I'm going to send one of my minions who has never done a deal and who could just halfway explain this to you. Not to mention the people there on Saturday mornings. Do you think they've really ever done a deal? They're having a $97 workshop for 100 people. You think those are the real people that are going to be able to really answer your questions when you get in a tight spot with a seller? You think those are going to be the people that you're going to email at midnight and they're going to respond to you next Thursday? Oh my gosh, like the Saturday seminars drive me insane. My Saturday workshops, we call them workshops because there's enough people in there that we can actually work through some situations. We can work through some deals. It's not just word vomit for an hour and a half to convince you to give me $40,000. In fact, at my workshops, if we make an offer, it takes like 10 minutes. And it's usually because somebody asked, hey, Whitney, how can we continue working with you? Because I don't want to waste your time like the traveling circuses do. Oh my gosh. I talked to a couple today who started this Saturday seminar situation in December. This is May. I asked them, how many sellers do you talk to every week? And they were like, oh, actually, we haven't started talking to sellers yet. We're still learning. I'm sorry. What? You've been learning for 6 months and you're still not confident to go talk to sellers? Like, why are you not confident? I probably have some people in First Still Done Fast, like, honest to goodness, who have been with me for a year or more and still haven't talked to sellers, but not because I didn't answer their questions, but because in here they're stuck. And they will tell you that they're stuck in here. They will tell you that I answer their questions. They will tell you that I've given them encouragement, but they're just stuck in here. These people today on the phone told me they have not talked to a seller yet because they don't know what to say. Oh yeah, they've got a seller lead sheet, but it's total crap because it sounds like a robot. Because the other 100 people in the Saturday seminar got the same script. And nobody has taken the time to explain to them how to turn this boring, bland, generic script into something that flows like a conversation. That's when you're going to get sellers to talk to you, is when you're a person. These people told me that they'd spent the last 6 months setting up their LLC, getting their bank account ready, getting their like articles of incorporation or something done. Like, I don't even touch on that because that takes like a day. I focus on helping you get into sellers' kitchens. I'm helping you talk to sellers. I'm helping you negotiate. On the first Monday of every month, actually tonight, We do something in First Deal Done Fast called the Deal Makers Club. Everybody in First Deal Done Fast has the opportunity to send me a seller lead sheet. And then I put my little board up right here behind me. I move Abby over here, and then I put the board up right here. And I make 3 offers on everybody's seller lead sheet. I do this myself, and I talk out loud so that everybody watching, whether they submitted a seller lead sheet or not, can learn how I process, how I pretend to talk to the sellers, how they can start to mimic me when they're talking to the sellers so that they can start making 3 offers. And it's not like math class. I mean, there's nothing like, there maybe is a little bit of science to it, but it's also about feeling what the seller is telling you, and then crafting that into an offer that will get accepted. Have you ever been to a Saturday seminar where they actually made your offers for you? All you had to do is go follow back up with your seller? Because I've been through some high-end coaching before, and I never had anybody help me make offers. Best case scenario, I would tell them what offer I made, and they would tell me how I should have done it better. In April, I had 2 people submit seller lead sheets. Those 2 people took those 2 contracts back out to their seller and got them signed. Because that's what we do in First Deal Done Fast. Because I don't charge $40,000 to teach you vocabulary lessons that you could read on YouTube or watch on YouTube for free. My whole purpose on this planet is to start saving women money from investing in these sleazy ass Saturday seminars, and teaching women how they can be financially free without going through mortgage brokers, and without going through real estate agents, and without having to go through their husband. That's another pet peeve, probably for another day. I see the Facebook ads that have pictures of the big gurus who have been invested in real estate since before I was born. I see those ads asking me to come to the Expo Center on Saturday, where they will teach me everything they've ever learned about real estate for free. I see the ads of the HGTV people who are going to be in my town for only a couple hours, and I have the opportunity to meet them in person. At my December event, I had 16 people there, maybe 18 people, including a couple extra husbands. And right behind us was one of those Saturday seminars. And I saw a lady sitting out, going to that Saturday seminar, who I graduated from college with, and she was there with her husband, and they started in real estate probably before I did, and they were going to a Saturday seminar. And I was teaching a Saturday seminar, but I didn't have 100, 150, 200 people in my room. I had 16 people because I wanted 16 people. Because those 16 people would rather have somebody one-on-one with them, even if they had to pay more money. They would rather have somebody that they could lean on, that they could ask questions to, that they could, vibe with, instead of getting pitched from a water hose for an hour and then asking for $40,000. Like, it's just unreal. The circus that is out there. I'm having an event at the end of this month. We have 3 seats available because I won't let 100 people come to my events. One of these days, probably this time next year, there'll be a waiting list to come to my events because it's finally going to click in people's heads that they don't want to go to sleazy Saturday seminars, that they don't want to spend 2 or 3 hours out of their Saturday and have 75 to 85% of that time be a sales pitch. If they're going to carve out time to learn, they actually want to learn. And one day, everybody's going to realize that's what we do at my workshops. The people that leave my workshops within a week, sometimes 2, they've got contracts signed. How often do the Saturday seminars have people with contracts signed? I mean, the couple that I talked to today have been in a program for 6 months and still haven't talked to a seller. That is outrageous. If you're in First Deal Done Fast and you've been with me for more than 6 weeks and you still haven't talked to a seller, we really need to talk, because there's no excuse for that. It's all in there. I've given you calls. I've given you examples. I've got 3 interviews with 3 of my sellers in First Deal Done Fast. They're not scary. They're just people, and they got a problem, and you can help them. I would love to have you at my Saturday workshop. And I don't even have them on Saturdays because I value Saturdays and Sundays. My workshops are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The next one is in Napa Valley, and it's on buying and holding properties. If you're interested, I'll be glad to give you a link so you can get signed up. And know that after you attend one of my workshops, I do not plan on it going 6 months before you start talking to sellers and getting deals done. I expect you to come to my workshops, ask questions, continue asking questions after you leave too, because it's not just over. But I want you to get 10 times your investment back in 6 weeks before your Discover cards due. It's totally possible. You can totally do that. Or y'all can keep going to the sleazy Saturday seminars. You're spending way too much money and maxing out your credit cards at $30,000, $35,000, $40,000, $75,000 a lick. And you're still not getting one-on-one attention. You're still not getting your questions answered. You're still not getting everything that you thought you were going to get because of the fine print down at the bottom. I don't play like that. If you got questions, I got answers. For sure, I will answer your questions on Tuesdays. If you want one-on-one time with me, let's do it. If you want to spend the whole day with me, let's do it. If you want me to come to your place for the weekend, let's do it. Because it will be me. Not somebody that you've never seen before. So I'm a little tore up about this call that I had today. Because it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous that you would throw $35,000, $40,000 on a credit card after somebody that you've talked to for less than an hour, and you're going to be matched up with somebody that you've never seen before. You've never heard their voice. You've never seen, some of their deals. You've never seen any testimonials, none of that. You should check yourself before you wreck yourself on those Saturday seminars. They make me so mad. And it's mostly the big national ones that I'm talking about. I have other buddies that teach real estate that probably do a fine job, but I will say that if you're a lady and you're wanting to get into real estate and you know what your goals are and you know what you want to be doing with your life and you know that working this job or, not having an extra 10 grand a month is just not what you were destined for in life, I will help you. And I would love for you to sign up today so that you can be on our call tonight with the Deal Makers Club. So because I've got 3 women that sent me seller lead sheets on houses, I'm going to be making offers for those women on their houses tonight. And the learning that goes on the first Monday of the month which you have access to from now until we don't have Facebook anymore, which, I mean, really, forever. That in and of itself will help you get your deals done and recoup what you've invested. I know it will. I've seen it. Okay. Leslie is one of my star students, and she submitted a seller lead sheet when she joined, like back in September, October. She closed 2 duplexes, 4 units in 7 weeks and made $12,000. You can do that too. I know you can do that. We've got so many people talking to sellers, getting sellers information, making offers, all of that in First Deal Done Fast. It's not another guru pitch. And if you want more information on First Deal Done Fast, go to firstdealdonefast.com. Go to whitneynicely.com and just poke around on the buttons. But for the love of Pete, for the love of your friends and family, stop letting them go to these sleazy Saturday seminars and paying $50,000 for education. Send them my way. I will actually help them for a fraction of that price. Okay, I'm stepping off my soapbox now. I'll read your questions later. If you have any questions, you're welcome to send them to me. And I'll do everything I can to help you. But most of the time, most of the questions are answered in First Deal Done Fast. firstdealdonefast.com. I'll drop the link in the comments. Stop with the sleazy Saturday seminars. Bye, y'all.